Good evening, Nick. It is Wednesday, and yeah, the trip to Detroit was pretty good. Long drive. Went to Motor City Comic Con with my girlfriend. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And, a little rough traffic. Drove through some sleet that was coming down very heavy when I was on a very major highway merging. So that was not fun. But overall, it was really nice. I had a lot of fun. So Detroit, good. And visited Detroit, good. Nick, to answer your question on when will there be universally and globally accepted rules for trade, the answer is never. It's never going to happen. It's just not. Now, Nick, I try not to speak in absolutes when discussing any topic. It usually just doesn't tend to go well, but I just can't feel like there's ever going to be some kind of universally accepted rule. Like, amongst humanity, we've mostly come to the conclusion that it's not okay to kill. Yet there are still people who find ways and loopholes and justifications for killing anyways. Not killing people and deciding that killing people was bad has been a rule for thousands upon thousands of years, and yet we still have not figured out all of the circumstances under which it is or is not okay. And as far as trade rules go, Nick, here in the United States, where we have a pretty relatively homogenous culture, at least when it comes to trade policy within the United States, we can't even get all 50 states to agree on all the rules. There are states constantly suing the federal government over rules that are created by its bureaucracies. There's rules that vary from state to state, like the trade laws in Alabama are not necessarily the same trade laws as in North Dakota or Massachusetts or California or Arkansas or Vermont or Wyoming, or I could go on, but I really don't think that I have to. And so the United States, which is functionally one big free trade zone amongst its states, does not have universal rules. I don't think you're going to get 190 plus countries who have wildly different cultural backgrounds to agree to anything. You might get a rule, but even then, you're not even going to get all persons in all places to necessarily agree to that rule. So it's never going to happen. You will never get the 7 billion humans on this planet, 7 billion plus humans on this planet, to agree to any given rule, and for everyone to be like, yeah, that's legit. I don't think it's going to happen, Nick. Sorry, extended rant, but it's just not going to happen. Would it be nicer and more efficient if everybody could agree to even just a few rules? Probably. If we could, establish wage laws that are uniform and laws on pollution that are uniform, then yeah, like trade would be awesome and there'd be a lot less for people to complain about. But it's just not that simple to get that many people to agree. You can't usually get like 30 people to agree on the same kind of meal. How you gonna get 7 billion plus people to agree on trade rules? If you can think of a way, Nick, then you are certainly a better man than I, and I would definitely love to hear it. So, hopefully, you have an absolutely ballin' idea on how to get everybody to agree for trade on Friday. See you then.